Welcome back to Bruins Game Reactions. Boston Bruins lose 4-3 at the hands of the Washington Capitals. Still not managing more than 25 shots in a game. I'm pretty sure they're on their 10th or 11th game now. Boston has now dropped 9 in a row, and they now sit in line for 5th overall in the draft, unfortunately. The first period was rough. It wasn't great by any means. They came out of it down 2-0. Washington outshot them 11-4. Second period, Boston was able to battle back, and they were able to tie it. Heading into the third, evened up, looked pretty good. And then in the third period, they were there. Their chances were there. Just couldn't quite bury it, unfortunately. They did get one in the third, but obviously one was not enough. They needed at least two. This isn't a game that I'm going to be too mad about. They were in it for the final 40 minutes of the game. I'm not going to give them that first 20. That first 20 was abysmal. But this team has seemed to have had an issue starting on time. Yeah. So let's get right into it. Shorthanded, special teams, really. Not even just shorthanded. Special teams is where Boston lost this game in the first period. They gave up a power play goal, and they gave up a shorthanded goal. Not in that order. But it was rough. Dylan McElrath takes a penalty, and you're hoping Boston can go to work. They've looked good, I'll say, on the power play. They haven't been capitalizing quite to the extent, but their chances have been improving significantly on the power play. They get 2 shots, but John Carlson has the puck down behind his net, rims it around the boards. Pasternak is there at the blue line. He bobbles it. Puck stays in the zone, but he can't corral it fast enough. Brendan Duhaime picks it up, passes it off to Nick Dowd, who's storming down the ice, takes it to the near dot, grips it, rips it past Jeremy Swayman and Mason Lohrei. Man, I mean, I haven't seen Pasternak bobble a puck like that in a while. I know he's had some issues on the power play with it, but not in that position where he's playing a more defensive role. The puck just took a weird bounce. I mean, unfortunately, that's what it is. You could say that that's how they lost this game, and I'll look around the league and I'll show you probably 5 other clips from tonight's game alone where a team lost a game because of a bounce. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's 6 ounces of vulcanized rubber on ice. It's going to bounce around on you. Just one that you hate to see, really. It's unfortunate. I mean, that's what it is. For such a good game, not good start to the game. The start was abysmal. We've been through this. But for such a good game to give up that goal, that really sucked. And unfortunately, it got Boston down relatively late-ish in the first period. Came about 13 minutes in, 7 minutes to go. And then right back to work, the Capitals go shortly. David Pasternak was accounted for 4 of the 9 Boston penalty minutes. The other one was a fight. I'll get into that later. Both were penalties. They should have been called. I don't want to say that he's the reason that they lost. Washington went 1 for 2 when he was in the box. I don't know, man. It sucks to see someone who had 2 goals in this game uh, unfortunately be the reason that you lost. To an extent, that's what it was. Both Boston power plays were cut short, or rather, 2 of the 3 were cut short because of David Pastrnak penalties. I don't know what to say about it, man. I mean, he hasn't carried a ton of penalty minutes with him this season. I believe that just puts him over 28. Might be 30, 34, maybe. It was just an off game for Pastrnak, and even then, he still scored 2 goals in this one. The second goal was just amazing. Very, very 2020 David Pastrnak. But we'll get into that shortly here. Second goal comes 2 minutes and 11 seconds after the first goal. And, I mean, this is one, again, it's a bounce. You would hope the defense was out of position here. Plain and simple as that, they were. John Carlson gets the puck at the point. Arguably has 2 points in this one already at this point. Picks the puck up at the point. Sends it down to Dylan Strome beside the net. Strome puts it on, rebounds off of Jeremy Swayman, and, I mean, who else is it going to be? On the power play right there, it's Alex Ovechkin. You leave him wide open like that, he's going to score those, and that's exactly what he did. There's no shock there. He puts it into a wide open cage, and that makes it 2-0. And that puts his goal chase down to 4. At that point, I would not have put it past him to get his first career 5-goal game. I was hoping that it wasn't going to come tonight, and thankfully it didn't. But Boston was always going to be one where you knew he was probably going to get one. I'm shocked. He almost had 2. He nearly got a second one on the empty netter. Man, I mean, this guy's going to break the record. He says he wants to retire after 2026. I don't think he's going to hit 1,000. I would love to see that, though. That would definitely be one of the things that I want to see. Whether it's him, I know Austin Matthews is near-ish his pace. I think he's actually surpassing it at this point. I think we see a 1,000 goal scorer in the next 35 years. I know that's a long way out, but that's about 2-ish careers. Depending on how long Austin Matthews goes for. We've got some very highly touted prospects coming in. Connor Bedard, Michael Misa, Porter Martone, to name a few. Macklin Celebrini, not so much a goal scorer. There's talent coming down the pipeline. The chances are going to be there, and it should be very fun to watch. Second period kicks off. Boston is down 2-0 at this point, and you're just looking for something to put you back in it. And, I mean, they did. They came out of the first intermission hot. They were firing everything. They were putting shots on, whether they were getting blocked or not. They were still getting there, and they had chances. And finally, they're able to bury one. Mason Lohrei dumps the puck in. Wow, I am blanking on the name. Charlie Lindgren, has the puck behind the net, obviously. The goalie sends it out back towards Mason Lohrei. John Carlson is there, though, and it kind of bounces off him. Similar thing to what happened with Pastrnak, except with John Carlson, it happens to bump right out into the high slot. Murat Husnudinov is right there. And Vinny Lettieri gets his 3rd goal in 20 games with the Boston Bruins. Lindgren wasn't fully set for this one. I'm not going to completely blame him. I'm also not going to complain. But Boston finally gets rewarded for their efforts. Second line, fourth line, maybe. I think they were the fourth line in this game. Their lines are flip flopping every game, it seems. One of the lines, finally, the hard work pays off, and they're able to bury one, and Boston's able to get on the scoreboard. And they kind of keep the momentum going. Right up until probably when Pastrnak scores his first goal of the game, if I'm being honest. They, same thing, kept getting their chances, kept putting the pucks on. Don't want to sound like a total hockey player, but they got the pucks in deep when they needed to, and they were able to play a really good, almost lockdown defensive game for a little bit there, and they were able to hold on. And minutes before Pastrnak scores, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. The fight of the year, Dylan McElrath and Jeffrey Viel going at it. Viel, 3 inches shorter, 35 pounds lighter, put up an amazing fight against him. Had a shorter arm reach as well, or wingspan, sorry. That might be one of the best fights I've seen. It was a draw, unfortunately. Just an amazing fight. Went for well over a minute. That's what fighting is. That's what fighting should be in this game. It shouldn't be dropping a guy to the ice and then skating off, cheering like you... It shouldn't be that. It should be two guys trying to beat the brakes off each other, almost make it a stamina competition. And that's exactly what this fight was, and it got the barn rocking after that. As I said, fight was a draw. If you didn't see the game, go watch the fight. Hockeyfights.com. I'm sure they have it up already. Fight of the year. I'm not even going to take a second look at any other fights. That is the fight of the year. Absolutely, without a doubt. Wow, I was not ready for that. Jacob Chychrun gets a 2-minute penalty for hooking against John Beecher. And it took almost to the end of the power play. But finally, Boston's able to get locked into the offensive zone, and they're able to go to work. Just playing pass with the puck, just teasing a shot, not taking one. Pastrnak sends it up to Morgan Geekie to Mason Lohrei. Lohrei sends it down to Middlestat on the far wing. Middlestat right back to Lohrei back to Geekie. Geekie puts it on. I personally thought that this one tipped off of Elias Lindholm and then to Pastrnak. I might also be missing something, but that's what I saw at least. Pastrnak right there, wide open, similar to what Alex Ovechkin was when he scored his goal earlier in this game. Taps it in. Boston's within. Boston ties it up with less than 3 minutes to go. Sorry, not 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes to go in the period. You're hoping. You want, at this point, you want the team to lose, but you're hoping for a win in this one. It's against Washington, but this is a game that you could almost not necessarily build off of for the rest of this season, but take this game as something good late in the year that you can take to build on for next season. I still think you can, honestly. depends on who you ask. I think that you can take these late season games and kind of start to build off those if you keep the roster construction relatively the same. Man, the second period was immaculate for Boston, considering the second period is I think the worst period for them. I don't even know what else to say about it. They head into the second intermission, tied up at 2. You're thinking maybe you got a chance, and that's all you can ask from this team. Be there, fighting for the win at the end, just making sure that you lose come the buzzer at 60 minutes. Halfway through the third period, Capitals go up 3-2. Oh boy, this is the third goal of 5 that I've mentioned. Bounces again, man. I mean, that's what it was. This game was a game of bounces. Martin Ferravari gets the puck, sends it over to Alexei Prodas at the point. Prodas shoots it on, goes wide, bounces right back out in front, and Dylan Strome is right there, bangs it home. Man, I mean, this Alexei Prodas kid, I don't even know if he's a kid anymore. He's probably going to be like 25 years old when I look it up or something. He's been racking up the points this season at an absurd rate. I've got him on my fantasy team. I've been enjoying it. I know that much. Man, the Capitals might be set. They've got his younger brother coming in as well. I think this season is his age 19 season in the OHL. I think he's in the OHL, in the CHL at least, and will most likely be joining the Capitals at the start of next season. That's going to be dangerous. That's going to be a fun duo to watch. Yeah, I mean, not a great shot, really. I mean, it went wide. If that's what he was planning to do, then props to him. You nailed your spot. And then Dylan Strome just taps it home. The one thing I will say about this was a 5-on-5 goal. Boston was playing like it was a penalty kill. They left kind of 3 guys open, whether like along the boards and at the point, with Ferravari and Prodas at the point at least. What are you doing, man? You got 5 guys in front of your net. I don't know. It should be worth mentioning. Andrew Peeke did break or drop his stick on this play just before. I forgot, or I didn't see who handed him their stick. Yeah, I mean, you're playing 4.5 men. That's not good enough, though, unfortunately. I mean, like I said, great second period. This play, simply not good enough. Even for a team that is 5th or 27th now in the league, I think, it's not good enough, unfortunately. Yeah, Tom Wilson, 32 goal scorer. Definitely number 1, without a doubt. The first guy I think of when I think of a 30 goal scorer is, pretty sure he's like 6'6", 250. Tom Wilson. Man, I mean, he's found such an amazing scoring touch this season. It is beyond ridiculous. This one was not him. It was an own goal by Mason Lohrei, unfortunately. puts the Capitals up 4-2, but I mean, that sucks for Mason Lohrei. Tried to get his body in front of the pass. He did in his defense, but just with the way the angles were working, bounces right off him and bounces right past Jeremy Swayman. You would like Swayman to have that one. Tom Wilson was also looking shot all the way. I mean, you don't know. You want Swayman to get that one, but you can't fully blame him for that. Yeah, I mean, just one of those ones again, man. Bounces. I know if you stuck around this long, it probably means nothing. This was a bad bounce game. Just happened that more went Washington's way than they did Boston's. Now, our Lord and Savior David Pastrnak gets his 37th goal of the season with an absolute wrister off the far post. Bounces in just over a minute not even a minute after. Sorry, it was like right off the opening faceoff after Tom Wilson scored. Might have been just over 30 seconds. I don't think it was much more than that. An amazing shot from an amazing player through traffic. I've been riding the Pastrnak for Hart for the past couple weeks. If this team was close to a playoff spot, I think there would be more talk of him. I'm trying to think of who it is on the Devils. I believe it was Jesper Bratt. He's getting very, very light rumors of Hart nominations, not necessarily to win it, but Hart nominations. I would be shocked if Pastrnak receives 0 this season. He's got 37 goals. He's going to hit 100 points. I believe he's up to 86. Quick math, I think that's 88. If I'm remembering his point total from before this game. He's got, I believe, 7 more games. Oh, boy. Wait, no, he is. Okay. He might come up just shy of 100 points. Man, I mean, the fact that he's even near 100 points at this point is absolutely crazy with how horrible this team has been around him. There was a graphic I saw, again, multiple weeks ago, just never really felt like it was important to bring up until now. It was a player comparison. These numbers have changed slightly, but it was player A. Player A was David Pastrnak. Player B was Morgan Geekie and Pavel Zacha combined. It wasn't close. I mean, even when it was Pastrnak on his own, you're taking player A, and then you find out player B is 2 different players. Do I think Morgan Geekie should still get paid? Absolutely. He deserves it 100%. Man, I mean, Pastrnak is in a different league right now. Doing this on a team that's going to be top 5 drafting this season, you hope for a chance at a very good pick, and you hope he doesn't bust. That's probably going to do it for this one. I'm looking at my phone right now. I'm at 18 minutes plus the first clip. This has gone on for way too long. Thank you all so much for watching. Click like if you like. Click subscribe if you enjoyed. The next game will be Thursday against the Montreal Canadiens, who just knocked off the Florida Panthers to sweep the season series 4-0 in a final second, well, in a last 10-second goal to push it to overtime as a motorcycle goes by. How fun. And the OT winner. Yeah, so that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we should be back on Thursday.